Good morning, is it from Zetster's Lab? Well, I want to show you my challenge. I've got a new challenge today. I have started to use the word challenge instead of problem. You know, a challenge is something you can solve. It's not, oh, poor me, another problem. A challenge, it's so much. It's a better word to use. You just feel so much better. So I want to show you my latest challenge. Hello Bella Blobs. This is Bella Blobs. She's not my challenge. Yeah, mostly. This is just my house. But we're going out through the front door. So this is the front of my house. We are living very close to the beach. I call my house Green Pastures. But let's get to the problem. Look there. I have a new challenge to get rid of a mole. For the first time in 30 years living here, we've got a mole. It's ridiculous. There's the road. He moved all the way from the other side, the neighbors, through the, I don't know, did he go over the road? Most probably under the road. He was here on my stones for a while, and now he moved here. I don't know what to do. I talk to him, but he does not want to listen. He's just ignoring me, and he's now about 3 meters from my front door. So this is kind of a challenge. Oh, but just look at my beautiful syringa, I don't know, tree. Look at all the flowers. It is magnificent. The smell is gorgeous. There you can see a bougainvillea has grown into my tree. Isn't it magnificent? Watch how huge it is. But let me show you from the street. This is our home. Sorry for the sun. And this is my huge tree. There's another huge tree. So we moved in here about 30 years ago. And it was only a heap of sand. Sea sand. And there you can see it. Thanks to the mole. So my plants that grow here is just a miracle. I mean, really. And I make compost. Nothing leaves our home. Everything goes into the compost heaps. And I throw compost once, twice, 3 times a year. Use very little water. Of course, we're in a dry area, lots of droughts. And this is my safe haven. And now my challenge, how to get rid of moles. Do you have any ideas? I do have Bella Blobs and the wild cat, but they're useless. Chase this one off. And really, I don't know what to do. What do you do to get rid of them? Oh, but remember the wall that we've been building. I've shown you in my previous video. So this is our front entrance. all my paintings. Oh, this is one of my favorites. The colors. Oh, I just love my colors. There you can see my amarilla bulbs. I usually plant them in my garden afterwards. And then as soon as I see a bulb coming, I take them out because insects usually eat them before they bloom. More paintings. Oh, and I did make a video with this. My woman, her message always teaching me to enjoy life, to just go for it. Enjoy it. Don't wait for better times when you're thinner, when you're this, when you're that. Just enjoy it, even if your boobs fall out. Just jump and go for it. Isn't it the most precious thing? I bought her in a charity shop, and then I repainted her, and she's hanging above my dining room table because I need to see her every day. Oh, and let me tell you about this. A friend of ours came to visit, and she brought me this huge bunch of greenery. She just said, you know what, I pluck them in the street. Trees are growing in our street, and I pluck these leaves and, you know, these bunches off, put them in my house, and it stays beautiful for months. So I put it in water and just see my Magrietjiebos. I just broke some pieces off, put it in, and just look at my beautiful pot filled with flowers. And isn't it precious? She came and she brought me, gave me a gift of just what she had. You don't have to use money or resources that you don't have to bless somebody. Just go and pluck some greenery. And I was so blessed, and she's still blessing me because look here, I just added some flowers, and I have this huge pot filled with beauty in my home. Wow. So there I'm in my TV room now. You can see my latest spot because I'm still busy doing our business books in my space upstairs where I paint and do my art and my crafts things. So now I've changed that, and I'm sitting on my couch doing my arts in my sketchbook, watching TV or listening to music. There you can see the dog. She loves old shoes. That's her spot. And here I'm going into my garden. I showed you this in my previous video, but just look what we did. It took us 2 days, and voila, my beautiful retaining wall. And we used wood. We bought 2 bucky loads full. So this is the cheapest option that we could find to do a retaining wall. Isn't it gorgeous? Just look at the colors. I still need to finish up, but this is it. We finished yesterday. And now I'm quickly gonna show you what we do with all our leaves and stuff. You can see it's like a oerwoud in Afrikaans. I don't know, I lost my English this morning. And there you can see all the sand that we took out in order to build our retaining wall. And there you can see my compost. 1, 2, 3, 4 big things filled with compost, and then I throw them into the garden. Here you can see when we prune our trees and all the leaves we cut, and then we put it there. Yep, so this is a working garden. My old bicycle going nowhere slowly. Just ponds, just little stuff filled with water. You can see husband was busy, still busy painting my chairs. This is our yeah, it looks terrible because my gardener didn't have time to clean this area because we were working down there with a wall. So next week we'll come and clean this up. But this is now my time to prune and cut and replant and do all these lekker things, nice things. Just look at my beautiful hanging basket. Look at the beautiful, the sun shining through that tree, the colors. Oh, so much beauty. If you just have eyes to see. And there you can see my chairs. We're gonna do it light sea green, but this is the first layer after hubby restored them. They were totally broken because of standing outside. Our pool that we built, everything here. As I said, we started with this house. We bought the plot and then we built it ourselves. I did all the tiling. I thought it's gonna rain. The rain came, put my beautiful fern out, and gone is the rain. I was telling you something and now I forgot my train of thought. Oh well, I'm back in my house. So thank you that I can share my journey with you. And once again, create your own happy place by doing things that brings you joy. I love gardening. So I just lose myself in my garden. And now I have a challenge with a mole. And I am now waiting. I also put it on Facebook to see if I get any ideas. Bella Blub's always enjoying life, always just showing me to live in the moment, enjoy this moment, do what I can now, and don't worry about the rest. I will have whatever I need when I need to do it in that moment. But life only happens and flows now. Look at my beautiful wall. It's so neat. And here you can see the beautiful ponytail palm. When I planted this, it was about that high. And after 30 years, this is my garden after 30 years. There was absolutely nothing, only sea sand when we bought the plot. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. Myself and I, hubby at that stage was working in town. So he only came back in evenings. So I did all these tiles. He cut them during the evenings, and then the next day while the kiddies were in school, I did the tiling. So funny, my husband is a perfectionist. He's an engineer, and he could not do this. He just couldn't do it. Because you don't have a plan, you just put them down, and he just couldn't do it. So I did it. And he just cutted it, and I did the tiling. It was fantastic. Oh, it was funny. So we went into town for work, and the previous night he cutted this area. You can see it's very, very small. This is the area towards my bathroom. I was not planning to show you all of this. I'm still here. This is my bathroom. And I struggled. I cannot tell you how much I struggled. Oh, and this is the crochet tablecloth my grandmother made, and I am using it here, and I am just loving it. Use what you have to create what you love, another motto of mine. So he came, I struggled that day. I cannot tell you how I struggled with this little area. And when he came home, he was very tired. There you go up to my room. And there on top is my workspace. But that is, I'll show you that in another video. And he came home and he said just, yeah, this is skew. And, you know, he never ever said that to me again. I said, do you know how difficult it was and how I struggled? So yes, after more than 40 years of being married and knowing each other, we are now living together very, very easily. Is that the word? It was so funny when we started courting when we were at university. We are totally opposites. And we fought like cats and dogs. It was crazy. When we decided after 3 years to get married, our friends thought it was the funniest thing. They said it's never gonna last, never ever. Well, we are still going strong, and most of them got divorced. So I don't know, perhaps we fighting at the beginning and sorting out your stuff is the best way to go. I don't know. Who knows? So these are all things that I create. My hammocks, sitting chair. So this is it. Thank you for sharing my journey. Love you lots, and please send me any ideas to get rid of a mole. Love you lots. Is it from Zetster's Lab?